wife called me this morning and she said, Dickie, I want your big balls pasta dish. Let's go make it. Veggies cut. Let's make some big balls pasta. Pot, add you some olive oil, 1 whole onion, 3 stalks of celery, hot rotel, you can use whatever kind you want, 1 stick of butter. Get kind of a soupy paste. You're gonna take crushed tomatoes and you'll pour 1 can in there. You won't have to cook it but like a minute or so. Take your can of tomato sauce and pour it in there because this stuff starts to get thick. It starts to simmer. You're gonna take a can of tomato paste and you're gonna put it in there. You need to stir this quite often because it's gonna get real thick. This is really thick and it'll start popping, but that's okay. This is when you wanna add your Italian seasonings, whatever seasonings you like, garlic, all of it. You have made it simmer for about 5 minutes popping. It's made out of kind of like what I call a tomato roux. You want to take, I like veggie broth. Take some veggie broth and put it in there until you can get it where it looks consistent. You can use chicken broth, you can use whatever you want. You just use water if you want. Now we want this thing to cook for about an hour, maybe 2 hours. Not covered, just let it cook and let it get thick. Get faster, you can put it what I call a cocked pot. And in other words, you cock it and steam will come out and let some of it out, but it'll also help it get heat up faster. I almost forgot, man. You gotta add a can of whole tomatoes, peeled whole tomatoes. Water and all. Some hamburger meat I need to cook, so let's get it all crumbled up. 3 pounds of hamburger meat, so I'm gonna add 2 eggs to it. Add whatever into yours. This is how I do it, and I don't really measure, but I'm gonna add some Tony's to my liking. I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning to my liking. Add some garlic powder to my liking. Some basil to my liking. I have Italian breadcrumbs or breadcrumbs. You can use an old loaf of bread, or you can use crackers, or saltine, doesn't matter, but I have these and I need to kind of use it. Make sure your hands are washed and you're gonna mix it up real thoroughly. It's best to do this with your hands because you can get it all out throughout the meat. Right on? Get it to where you want and everything. Now, it's up to you. You can have big balls, you can have little balls, you can have medium balls, you can have medio huevos, It's up to you. I prefer about a golf ball size because you can get those on your plate easier and you ain't gotta chop them as much. That's what I like. But you want to be tender and careful with your balls. Treat your balls respectfully. Right on? In case you didn't know, don't neglect the balls. Right on? Yeah, man. This is getting kind of thicker. And here's the reason why I use vegetable broth instead of beef broth or chicken broth, because I'm going to get a lot of beef broth out of these meatballs and seasoning, and this is going to thicken up even more. But just drop them on in there after about an hour of simmering your sauce, and these bad boys are going to be good. Push the balls down under the sauce, and then once you do that, don't stir it, because don't stir it for at least 15 minutes because you don't want to break your balls up. That shit's funny. Girl, you want to see my balls?
Those are very lovely.
Look at my balls.
Lovely, baby.
Do you not neglect the balls?
No. They're a little misshapen, but they're nice.
Well, we wanted to put pennies in, but we didn't have any, so we got ziti's. So we're going to drop our ziti's in here.
Ziti works for me.
Boil until your noodles are the way you like it, or like I always say, al dente. Look at my balls.
I don't think you made enough food.
No, it's only me and you. We may have to make some more.
Jeez.
Hey, I wonder if anybody'd like to come over and eat some.
Come on, everybody. We got plenty.
A little bit of mozzarella. I know you don't like it on yours.
No, I don't.
Because you're that Italian girl.
Parmesan, maybe.
Put it on there, and then a little Parmigiani. Cut into my balls. Oh!
Ouch.
Gosh dang it. Look at that ball.
Beautiful. Beautiful balls. Tasty balls, too. Are they tasty? He's out.